Welcome back, viewers. Just thought we back here at Unter Bach. Our rehab's coming along beautifully. I'm feeling fantastic, but I want to see this out, and plus, still got a few little niggles. But on the moment, the way I'm driving this tractor, you'd think I was good as gold. We're driving down to the shop, and we're going to look at some seating options because the one we've got's pretty shit. Takes forever, and it's not the shop. And then we're going to pick up a bit of grass equipment because apparently we've got horses, as I think I may have mentioned before. There's horses on the other side of the map that apparently we can access, and there's 4 horses in there, and well, I think they're 13 months old or more, and well, I haven't done anything to them at all, so maybe I should get over there and pay a little bit of attention to the horses and see how they go. Not a great deal of money in horses, but it's always nice to go for a bit of a ride and that. So, but yeah, just looking at these options there, I don't know, someone needs to make a low price 6 metre direct drill. Any modders out there? Something around about 20 grand for a 6 metre direct drill. That'd be lovely, because 3 metres, 4 metres, if you've got decent sized fields, you'll fall asleep while you're sowing them, especially if you use a worker. And some of this other stuff here, like there's one there for 50 grand. I think there's one, might be that next one along we just missed there. It is so heavy, it needs like a 300 horsepower tractor to tow it, and even then it struggles a bit. Like, it's a 6 metre and it's about 60 grand, but it's so heavy. Anyway, so while we're here, we get our grass equipment. I don't like side mowers, so I love that yellow one. It's not bad, but 52.5, we haven't got that. Potager set's pretty dear. They look like great mowers, but once again, very expensive. Wouldn't like the Vicon set, but for 76 grand a pair. I don't think we'll be buying that just at the moment, maybe later down the track. So yeah, the Potager 13.5, 9.5 for the Coon, looks like the go. I'd say we might pick up the Coon there. Then again, we might think about it for a bit too. Oh, here we go. Thank you, sir, I'll take it. Then we need to go and get ourselves a... Where are we going next? Those windrowers. Found there's a good basic one there, that one there. It's always good value for the 19.5. That's a bit wider than we need, but if you want to use them separately, it works out good. Put these up and take them back over to the farm. Oi, look out. Collisions on this map, fair dinkum. Like, I know it's pokey, but yeah. Just got to take everything wide, slow down a little bit. I don't know if you noticed yet, but I tend to bounce off everything that's possible to hit. You try to cut one little corner just a little bit fine, you'll hit something and get stuck on it. But that's what these little pokey farms in the Alps are like. They've got a certain charm to them because of that reason. There we go, there it goes again. Thought we were swinging in there. Anyway, we'll just put that down to me terrible driving. I'm sure you've seen it. If you've watched any of my other videos, you would have seen my terrible driving before. It'd be no surprise to you. Whoops. Come on. Oh, it's like the Laurel and Hardy show. That'll do. No, it won't. Just drop it off, Ranga. Fuck. Yeah, do it. Must have a bit of a brain fog today. I've really got to concentrate, like think about everything I'm doing. Seems to be taking a while. Excuse me. Don't ask me what's going on here because I've got no idea. Just sleep behind the wheel, just having a bit of a micro sleep here, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing to worry about. There we go. I've just woken up. So yeah, we bought field 22 to do a bit of mowing on. But yeah. Grab the seat up. And off we go. Over to field 7. I think it's 7. Definitely going to have to get myself a map, take a screenshot of the map or something so that I don't have to keep guessing these field numbers. But then again, it's the one over there. That's all you need to know. As long as I know where I'm going, that's the most important thing. You've just got to sit there and enjoy the ride. So we started that off doing some oats, and then we're off over to the horses. Got our hay. Go and check out the horse breeding barn or something. It's the horse breeding something. It's pretty flashy over here too. There's 2 horse areas. One's got 4 horses. The other one's empty, but it holds 8, I think. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if we can access it without having to buy the land. I think the land's 50,000, which, yeah, I think that's worth it for horses. You might run a few and breed a few, and just as a sideline, just to give us more things to do each day. Because as you, just speeding through things to try to get up to where we've got enough work to keep it, keep it exciting. Always at the start of Let's Plays, it seems like you do a lot of sleeping and cutting and editing and fast forwarding just to, unless you want to watch endless, a 4 metre seed of planting a 10 hectare field that takes 45 minutes, like, yeah, you need to cut and swap a bit. We'll drop that in. The horses sound happy about it. Neighing their heads off. Get a water tank. We'll probably swap them over, sell these ones and swap it to the big barn that's over in front of us. We can't really see. I don't think it needs water. I thought this here was a storage. I thought somehow, I don't know why, but I thought, oh, maybe you put hay in here and it feeds the horses automatically, or you can get it out. Store it here and get it out later, but there's nowhere to get it out. And as it turns out, I've just wasted about a month's worth of food for the horses because I'm actually, I didn't realise, but I'm selling the hay, which I've got very little of, which was a bit silly, but we learned our lesson there. If we ever do want to sell hay, not that I think we'll ever have enough, that's where you sell it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So there's the other horse barn in front of us. Got a manure pit. I don't know what that's connected to. I'll have to see if it's, once we feed the horses, see if it gets any manure in it, because that's handy for the greenhouses, or the greenhouse that I've got, but I intend to have houses, perhaps. We can make money another way. I'd prefer it than rather than just growing lettuce all the time, but we'll see how we go with that. So we'll head back home with this and drop it off, and then we'll get to something really exciting. There we go, we've got ourselves a little Joskin's water tanker. Did use the modded one I had, but it didn't seem to, a lot of in-game, not in-game, but modded animal pens don't necessarily take some of the modded tankers and stuff like that, so that's something that you need to trial and error. Anyway, here's the excitement I promised. Check this out. Yee-haw! Oh, there he goes, look at this. Yeah. Of course I haven't hit a tree yet. They got the turning circle of a bus, but this is excitement plus here, look at that. Hey, thrill a minute, that's what I say. Oh yeah, we turn on the, just a tip here, I try to turn off the help menu because it blocks up a bit of the screen, and when you're trying to make a spectacle of something to watch, you don't really want the screen blocked up. But what helps here with the horse riding is it'll show you the percentage that you've ridden the horse, and that's handy because you've got to do 100%. Well, you don't have to, but ideally you'd want to be doing 100% on each horse per day. So you ride until you get to what you consider, what says 50%, and then you turn around and go home, which is quite simple. On one of the other maps on, I think it wasn't a Let's Play, it was just a personal map I played, there was a point on the road where there was a sign straight up a road, so what I could do was just, you know, sit the controller down and just let the horse go until I got to this sign, and then I'd pick it up and turn it around and it'd ride back again. It was fantastic. So I'll figure out something along that line here and we'll do the same. But this is great, we're going for a bit of a cruise, and it's always, you know, maybe you can do whatever you want, you know, maybe you'd like to get up and go for a ride every morning, things like that. But yeah, this is great. Coming back in towards the barn, or the horse paddock. But yeah, these European maps that are in the Alps and that, they're always, I harp on it a lot, I know, but yeah, they're always good looking maps. Brush the horse, there you go, I just got to give him a brush, so a bit of riding, bit of brush, bit of food, and they increase in value, not really rapidly, but I think you can get up to just over 4,000 a horse. Yeah, you get a fair bit of dough for them. They all need a brush actually. They're in a bit of, I don't know about disrepair, but certainly not machines, they're animals, but a bit of neglect, neglected sort of, which we've fixed up now. Here we go again. Get us another one to ride. We'll head off down here, and that's about the end of today's video, so thanks for watching. Stay safe, and with a bit of luck, I'll catch you next time. Bye.